So what do you think? RCRF, Reber's Create Resource Factory is basically it. All right. So I like it. So it's just a bunch of banners with set up to show letters and gray background with red red on the other parts. So here is our factory gauge wall for right now. This is 32 cardboard blocks of cardboard that we can use for it with some tiled border granite around it. I've also added these hanging lights in here. They'll probably be moved if they get into the way of our factory. But for right now, they're like that. I didn't add anything upstairs, and I didn't add anything to the basement. The basement actually doesn't need it. The basement is actually pretty lit up. So, and I've also made 32 factory gauges. And we're going to figure out how these work. So, I'm going to start up here in the upper left corner. So I actually physically have to do that. Okay. I can go do that real quick. So, let's see. Stock links are the wood I use to make this thing, right? Yes. Okay. So, I can't actually... No, I can't shift click onto it. Okay, so how do I... Okay. So what I need to do is I need 1 redstone, 3 copper, do that, and then I need 3 more copper. I've turned on bulk pressing. Okay, so there's that. The next thing is put this here, that there, that there. Okay. So that got made. And now I need to open up my create bag. Take out 2 plates. Do this. Do that to make an item vault. Add this together to make a stock link. See what all I need to do to get this to work. So if I put that there, do that, put it up there. Okay. Now, can I just do that? Okay, I can. Great. Can I put it? There we go. Okay. So do I can right click that and I can do, okay. Let me go put all this stuff back up because I didn't know I could drag it from NEI or EMI, I should say, because it's EMI in this pack. So let me throw all that away. So I'm actually going to take that back and I'm going to pick that up as well. And I'm just going to throw this like over here in this corner. Frequency configure this. So, and I like put it, I can't put it in the middle. We'll just put it there then. So here we're going to start with cobblestone. we're going to start by making iron. Iron is our end goal. So we need to do that. Then it needs to crumb over and be gravel. And the gravel becomes 2 items. And one of those items is iron nuggets. The other is flint. So if we go here, find gravel. That in here. And then I do iron nuggets here, right? Don't need that. Go ahead and link it again. Okay, and then this becomes nuggets G. And this becomes flint. Okay. Okay, and that is our source of iron nuggets right now. So, to go with that, if I want to continue making iron nuggets, what if we did it the other way? What if we went with crimsite, and also that's not going to work. We're going to need to start crimsite. To make crimsite, we need 5 iron nuggets and 2 gravel and lava. So what if we do 1, 2, 3. Okay. Nugget. Five nuggets. 2 gravel. Gravel. 2 of it. And then how much? How much lava is it? 100 millibuckets of lava. Okay. And you can't place lava. Okay. Right. Okay, and that makes crimsite. It's our deal. Okay. That makes 2 crimsite. Okay. So 5 of the 5 those, 2 of those equal 2 of those. And then to turn this back into a deal, we need to crush it into iron. So we need to crush it, and we get crushed raw iron. So we add a deal here, and we do crushed raw iron. And that will give us 1. And we connect it to that. And we also get a chance at an iron nugget back, so we need another one here. And that gives us iron nugget, right? We crush crimsite, iron nugget, that. So this needs to be a nugget. One nugget, add a connection to that. And also you can see there's 2 different colors, so they don't, even though it looks like they connect, they don't connect to each other. Okay, and then this is 1. It becomes, one of these becomes a 40% chance to become one of those, and one of those has a 40% chance to become one of those. $40. Okay. And then, as an aside, 40, we wash this. And that's 2 more after that. So this and this becomes nugget. And this becomes redstone. And this connects to that. And this connects to that. And then this is 1 becomes 9. And then this becomes 1. Okay. Now this is not complete. Okay. So this whole system can actually be tacked onto the end to get more iron. It seems to me. Or I could ignore this system entirely and just scale this up really, really hard. And I would never need to worry about iron again. See, I would do this second system if I didn't have to put iron into it. This is what's going to throw the whole thing off. Is because just to make this, I have to do this anyway. So why not just scale this really hard and completely ignore this section here? So what if we just did this? So to get this, we're going to do this pretty hard. We're probably going to make like 9 crushing wheels, double that, to do this whole thing. All right. So we're going to have to start with cobble. Now, I'm not going to do the regular cobble. I'm going to do the cobble generator from the deal, from the pack that adds that. Because I don't want to have all these drills going, like, 9 different, actually 18 different drills going just to get cobble and then iron and stuff like that. So yeah, we're going to do the cobble generator up there. So we're going to need, I don't know if 1 cobble gen is going to be enough for 9, but we're going to see. And also this is going to be a completely different system. We're not going to be connecting it over here to our drawer controller. At least not yet. We're going to be doing this separately. So what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to get some things. So we're going to need to make one of those cobble gens. Do I have it in here? Yeah, mechanical generators. Okay. So I'm going to need 4 brass. So let's see. I'm going to need one of these and one of those. I'm going to need 4 brass. I'm going to need a bucket of lava and a bucket of water. And a mechanical drill and a brass casing. Let's see. I have some drills in here somewhere. So 1 drill. And don't I have brass casings in here somewhere? Yeah, there it is. Okay. I just need to go get some lava spouted into it. Let's turn off the rain. Apparently a trader has shown up somewhere. Let's go over here and grab a bucket of lava from our spout. Okay. And then we should be able to make this thing. Right. I need to make that first. And that should make me this. Apparently it did that. I don't know why, but okay. Okay. And then I'll need a cobblestone to set the generation on it. I'm going to put this on our main factory floor here. And we'll start over here and work our way that way and then come out. So place this right here. Okay, so we're going to need it to come out, which means we're going to need a chute. I have a chute. Let's grab a smart chute though. So a smart chute is one of those again, and a brass sheet. That for a smart chute. Okay. Let's limit it to 64 at a time. You know what? No, let's not do that any. Okay. So there's that. And then I'm going to need to get it to crushing wheels. The easiest way to do that is some IOs. So actually what I can do this actually can go upstairs because I don't actually Let me plus this. Basically, all right, let me make that real quick. I'm gonna need 6. I need 6 sticks. I need 6 redstone torches. Okay, I'll need. Do I have? I wonder if I can use that as a thing. Give me this. Okay. Okay, so that should let me do that. So, should be able to make those 2 things now, right? Really? It has to be specifically stone. Why didn't they add... I don't understand. Why didn't they add Ordic for that? Like, some things are Ordic to stones. Like, some things, granite is counted as a stone. It has to specifically be stone. You have to actually do that. You can't use deep slate. You can't use deep slate. What? Yeah, apparently for some reason they did not change that. It has to actually specifically be stone. Alright, well, I have to put that off into my project bag. Alright. Let me go ahead and grab more quartz and a couple more redstones then. And throw those off in here. Alright. What am I missing? Oh, gold. Okay, that's in here. And I don't have much, so now I got to go back. All right. Didn't know I was that actual low on gold as well. Don't need 2 stacks. That's made now. So I can actually put this here because this is just going to be our input of the system. Okay. And then the smart chute goes on top of that. And then the generator goes on top of that. And then the cobblestone goes there. All right. Okay. So then what we do is we take trim and go from here. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we actually remove that because that's in the wrong spot. These are, at least. I need to come 1 away from the wall. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. And then what we do is we do 9 more of the 9 more of the in-outs. Yeah. So 9 more of the in and out. Okay, so I'm gonna need a bunch of redstone torches here. So it's 3 per. So 3 times 9 times 2 is 54 torches. I need another hill of stone. Need a stack of that. And then give me. I should be able to make them, right? Yep, 18 of them. 9 and 9. And then I need gold. Those need to make 9 of them, so just 9 deals, and I can make 7. What am I out of? Yours? Really? Okay. Well, I can go get those made real quick. Yeah. Stack of wood. Right, not in that. In that. And give me those. I can make one. Next, just place these so, and then I need smart chutes underneath them. So smart chutes is, I need 9 of them. Okay, crushing wheel time. I'm going to need 18 crushing wheels. So that's going to be a little bit. Let's see. Do I have any crushing wheels in here? Doesn't look like it. What about in here? Doesn't look like it. Okay, what about in here? Do I have any spares from making stuff earlier? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, I'm going to need to make some andesite alloy. Okay. So, let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We'll do 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. Yeah, dude. Got one too many. Alright. And then I will need 9 deals of andesite. Actually, I just completely messed that up. Put all that back up. I think I last made andesite alloy over here, so basically I should just need to turn the system on. Andesite nuggets, yep. Oh, right. I need to go turn that system off. I forgot I had my shaft deal on as well. I was making cogwheels. And that reminds me, I need to take out a stack of large cogwheels, or however many I have. Put that in my bag, because that's what I was getting. I was low on the big cogwheels. Alright, so just need to let that run for a little bit. So with that... So I'm going to need a stone in each thing, right? I go crushing wheels. It's just stone in each thing. So I should be able to use deep slate for that. And then I will need a plank there. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So that's 12. I think I had a set already off in there that I made before that I didn't need, so I just put it back off in there. That's why I have so many. So that's 14. Just need to do this 2 more times. If I make more, it doesn't matter. I'm going to need them for the thing anyway. There we go, 18. All right, let me go and turn off the makings of the andesite alloy over here. Right, there is one thing I forgot. This whole system is not going to work without a drawer controller over here, so I have to have a drawer controller, but it's, like I said, it's not going to be connected to over here. If it does, I need to remove my other one. Okay, so where is that spare drawer controller I have? I don't know. I had a spare one. I know I did somewhere. I just don't know where it is. I remember seeing it a couple of days ago. I was looking around for something. Is it off in here? Yes, there it is right there. Drawer controller. I don't think I need storage for this to work. I just need a drawer controller. And I think I can get away. Yeah, I can get away with putting it right here. Okay. It has to have a brain. The controller's the brain. The IOs are just in and outs. So, wheels. Okay. And power is going to come from down below. Basically, I just need to build the steam engine, and I'll do that in between this episode and the next. I just want to get this set up first. So this is going to all crush into gravel. We're at the gravel part. And then we need to do bulk washing. Okay. So what I can do there is belts. I'm going to need shafts. And I will need belts. Okay, so go up to there for right now. That, nope, needs one more. I'm not going to put the belt yet till I figure out for sure where I want to do it. How I want to do it. Okay. And now I need to wash the stuff. So okay, so we're going to shorten the belts for sure. I think I'm going to do this big. Okay, maybe I want these one up. I might want these one up. So they're right underneath it. Okay, I'm going to have to test something in between episodes to see what I want to do. Need it here. Yeah. So I need it here if I do that. That one there, and then this one here. Okay. So the thing of it is I'm definitely going to have to move everything down by one. give me enough room for power, which means this needs to go, that needs to go. Then I need a trim here. With this here, I should have enough room to do what I want. So basically, what I found out is the more washing you do at once, the quicker it goes. So if we have, and a really good number is 3. It goes faster with more. You can go up to, you can technically go up to however many you think you can fit. But the highest practical number is 6. But 3 is good enough for stuff like this. I don't think we need it to be any faster. So basically what I'm going to do is right here is going to be an encased fan. Right here is going to be an encased fan. And then underneath is going to be an encased fan blowing up. And that and the belt right above that encased fan is going to be waterlogged. I'm not sure if I put it there or if I put it there. It's one or the other. It's going to either be there or there. I'm going to have to test this in my testing world, my creative world, to test it out, because I need to know what happens. I'm pretty sure this works. I've seen it. Other people do it. Foxy No Tails is kind of what I'm basing this off. His big iron farm he did once. And I just need to, you know, kind of figure out how quickly, like, does an item move through a waterlogged belt. And you can waterlog belts. As far as I know, you can. It's not a mod. It's just base create things. So with that, so a fan there, and a fan underneath here with the belt waterlogged above it will be 3 washes. But problem is I should do it here, now that I'm thinking about it. And then this belt should be 1 shorter. And the reason why is we want the cobble to rest. We want the cobble to rest up against the deal and don't let it through. So right here above the belt. So if I do, let's say I do this. And then right here, let me have a block, a couple of blocks here. So right here will be the there we go, brass funnel. That's what I want. So we do a brass funnel onto it. So, but this block right here is going to be an item vault. It's going to be probably a 3 wide item vault up to probably about the half of the room, just to make sure there's enough room in it. I don't know. It might actually be a 3 wide item vault to here going all the way down. That might be enough room. That might not be enough. That might be enough, I mean. So with that, like that, gravel comes down onto this metal belt. It can't go through here because it's going to stop, because we're going to have a filter on the brass funnel to only let through iron and flint. Iron and flint are going to go into an item vault. The item vault is then going to be to here, and it's going to spit out on one end of the item vault is going to be a thing spitting out into lava for the flint, because I don't need the flint right now. We'll need it in the future, but for right now, we're just going to get rid of it. and then into another another brass tunnel, right? Brass funnel, sorry. Another brass funnel will come out spitting onto a belt that will go back this way, that will have a on it, like right here. If I can fit this all compact like I'm trying to, we'll go into a basin, which will smash it all down into the iron nuggets into an ingot. I might expand that to 3 of that, and that will all come out and go on a belt this way into an item vault that will be setting right here. That will go up to the ceiling. It will be a vertical item vault, which is a thing with the vibrant vaults, is there's a vertical item vault, which is just putting this in here and doing that. So I think that will be my system for iron. But like I said, I need to test things, because like this might actually still need to be underneath this belt right here to item wash that. If that is the case, if I have to item wash it on this particular belt spot, I also need to move this to here, but this doesn't matter because I can do that there. And also, another thing, if you have it powerful enough, I do not need more than this one encased fan right here blowing on these belts, because it can get all 9 of them in a row. If I do it at max power, I think it can reach all the way down to here, so it would reach all of these belts washing that one. I will have to put one item, one encased fan under each one of these though, so that will do a thing. And I will need, actually I could also save room if I put an encased fan here, maybe. That will be an interesting setup to figure out. If I got rid of... Nah, that would interfere with my thing I want to do. I was thinking if I put another encased fan there blowing back, that would make it... That would count as 1. But that would... I would have to come out 1 more. And that might not make the item vault work. I'll have to play around with it and see. But I definitely have to test out if I can wash here in this middle of this belt. That would be a lot better. But if I can't, I can do it. I'll just have to do it here. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to do the item washing underneath this belt section there. I don't know if I can I don't know if I can do that though. Can I waterlog a belt that has a funnel above it? Let's test that out right now. So if I do this, I can. Okay. So as long as I can do that, that's fine then. That was a question I just thought of. So my testing is going to be this. If I waterlog this belt, which I'm going to have to put some things to keep that from happening. Let me have my blocks and I'll block that in real quick. would blowing in a cased fan reach this here going up? I don't think so. I think I have to waterlog this section and wash there instead. So, yeah. I think that's what I'm going to have to do to get it to work. But that's what the testing world is for. So I will do that, and I will report back. We'll continue on building our iron farm here. But this should give us a ton of iron. The only thing I don't know is if one cobble gen is enough to supply all 9 of these. If not, we'll just add more. It's not like it'll be a big problem. We can just add another deal with another another smart chute under it, like right underneath. Put another piece of trim underneath it, and until we get to the point where we're have enough, you know. All right, so I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go do a bunch of testing here, and we'll see what happens. All right, so I will see y'all later. Y'all have a nice time, whatever time it is in y'all's part of the world.